It's one of those events, man. Okay, so let's find out who is going to be the champion of this incredibly stacked regional Saturday Stadium 2 battle. Ned coming in from the losers side, going to be playing against the player who sent him to losers in the first place, which is Geist, who has looked on a tear here.
Yeah, I mean, playing a long-haired swords person once again, but no Lucina in sight. We're going straight to the Sephiroth.
And Ned didn't even touch Sephiroth in that winner's set. It was all Lucina the whole way.
Yeah, just really been trying to grind out some other characters. I think he's a little tired of the soul main life on Sephiroth. So, but you know, at a certain point, you got to play with the cards you have in hand as you're making a run in losers like that, and just winning set after set after set, game 5 after game 5.
It's been a long run for Ned here. On the other side, Geist had some competitive sets in the winner's side too. Don't forget, guys, this entire tournament was best of 5. Don't forget, every single set was a best of 5, even in pools.
It's definitely been great to see more ultimate, you know, bigger tournaments geared towards that, with the best of 5 only being, you know, such a difficult game in terms of like player-to-player adaptation. Definitely makes a difference. You're seeing, you know, that really show up in all these game 5s.
Oh yeah, particularly at this top level of the bracket. Ooh! Goofy interaction. Ned kind of like crouched under the jab after the bat within. Looked real strange, but swatting that witch out of the sky with an up air, Ned will strike first.
Yeah, playing around. I mean, Ned, you know, a Smash 4 veteran, he knows Bayonetta. Like, he knows the way you kind of have to work your way around this matchup. Famously doing it very well with Cloud in the game. Switching over to the other Final Fantasy rep. And Geist not getting a lot of those openings that we're used to him seeing, at least to start out this set.
Was Ned scheming something there with that Octaslash that he turned around onto the stage? He's like,
yeah, that's some ideas.
Maybe going a little dummy off the left side?
Yeah, he's probably looking for the up B confirm off the side, but not quite working out. But Geist getting the trademark up tilt back air. Got his work cut out for him on the second stock.
But keep swatting the witch out of the sky, up smash into up air. Why not?
Yeah, Geist is trying to find the meaningful opening here, but Ned, you know, a down tilt here, an up B there. Geist just kind of just getting piecemeal damage right now.
Yeah, it's kind of weird to see Bayonetta not get long strings, but Ned's anti-Bayo understanding, as you mentioned, carrying all the way back many years now.
Multiple games.
Multiple games.
But,
And what a good push. Just pushing into Sephiroth's hitbox there, just to make sure that the down smash connected. Geist knew how to make sure that spike landed.
Oh, it's like, he was on stage too, so because of like the win box on the down smash, it forced Ned off stage. But completely undeterred, immediately finds the stock. And
look at that. Usually you see those fairs open up into so much more. But okay, here you go. I say that it's just a fair 1-2, and then it's 70% on the bottom of the screen. You blink, and then there's just so much Bayo damage.
It's such a quick, easy combo starter. It's so reliable. And just like that, you know, after, you know, a couple tic-tac damage stocks, Geist with a first meaningful lead of the set.
And Ned's got to play the reset game. None of his stuff is going to be nearly as true. These bat withins will be able to sneak out of it. Ned doesn't necessarily mind getting like the damage on the bat withins, right? But the thing you gotta be scared about is the witch time.
Yeah, in the corner here. Gaining some momentum here now. He's got the one wing on line.
Oh,
can he force
careful.
Error off stage for Bayonetta, which is much easier said than done. Oh,
what?
Wow.
Ned was so close on the timing, but what a great witch time into the witch twist, get up, and then turn around back air for Geist.
Yeah, witch timing the very long-lasting Hell's Gate, too. So Ned was just completely at Geist's mercy there. And losing the stock for it rather early.
Both players shaking their head a little bit. That was a little goofy interaction to end on, but that was a fun one. Hopefully the rest of the set continues this way.
I mean, this just isn't a match we get to see very often. Like, how often do we see Sephiroth versus Bayonetta?
Not too often, because Ned isn't really one to go to too many of the locals these days, right? He's doing a lot of stream work. But we do have, like I just mentioned, we got a couple of Bayos who play really well now. Shelter getting 7th on our most recent power ranking.
Yeah, Lamomo, I believe is. I probably said that incorrectly, but there's another Bayonetta that's been coming up. Fade when Fade's around.
Right. Plenty of Bayo players in the scene in Chicagoland, so it's fun to watch. But Geist is at the top level, like an extra gear above the Shelter. Not to put any disrespect on the Shelter, of course, but there's a reason Geist is in Grand's winner's side.
Yeah. He's definitely in the same echelon as, you know, the Limas and the Bloomfeathers of the world.
And
seeing it
down
there,
goes Ned off the top.
quick stock. Now Ned having to play the from behind game this time around. How will he respond? How will he find his way in? We'll have to find out.
Yeah, just getting his pokes and prods ruined by bat withins, man. That's just got to feel so frustrating. When you would, even though you don't mind taking the damage, you would just want to benefit from the stage control of getting a singular hit, but that's taken away from you by just the defensive option.
Yeah, and Geist just moving and grooving around the stage right now. Weaving in and out. Ned really just not getting the openings he was in that first game. And Geist getting out big damage here.
And Geist staying grounded when it's appropriate as well. Like, you think of Bayo as like the aerial character, but that got him killed a couple of times in game number 1 with things like the up smashes and up airs. But okay, a back air will catch the roll onto the stage here. Ned on the board, but he has taken his lumps, 81%.
Yeah, one more meaningful opening from Geist could be the end of Ned's stock here, but Ned, as we talk about time and time again, that one wing usage, just so strong. Really makes the most of that extra movement, extra jump.
But here's a catch. Okay, and the reset into the back air, not going to be enough to KO because it's a sour hit, but it's fine. You get the stage control as you want. What a dip!
And can you take a stock here?
You can just
no.
Yes!
Wow!
Wow!
ABK back air, low off stage. Just like, I mean, like you'll see guys post like clips over and over on Twitter. It's like some of the most creative Bayonetta combos you'll ever see. But he gets that stuff in bracket too.
In Grands! This is Grands versus a PGR threat.
What, just like incredible stuff. You guys trying to seal out this grand finals to take home the win for Ohio.
And it's going to be hard to bet against that at the way Geist is playing right now. And Ned may be looking a little frustrated a bit because like he was going for aggressive options like that Octaslash to the left side. Not really sure how to put a stop to this Umbral Witch. And okay, good DI to fall off the stage, make sure you don't get hit by the final hit of that jab. That would have killed Sephiroth on the ledge, I'm almost certain.
Yeah, and I mean, a lot of times when Ned's gotten that one wing, it's really been a difference maker, but it really has not changed Geist's game plan that much. Has not really changed the way he maneuvers around Sephiroth. The extra jump hasn't made too much of a difference, but Ned is he...
Can't trade with that, but he's alive for now.
Still breathing in this game too.
Didn't lose his one wing off of that interaction either, so we'll stick around a little bit longer, but
Good
drag down.
And here comes the stock.
2-0 lead to one of Ohio's best, Geist. Looking great in grand finals here. Looking to send us all home.
So we're either going to see our first non-game 5 or we're going to see yet another potential
reverse 3-0.
Will Ned be able to piece it together again as he's done so many times throughout this bracket?
Based on our prior history here, I'm going to bet on the game 5 just because that's how it is, right? We don't commentate anything other than game 5s.
Nope.
It's just a simple fact.
Yeah, it's on our resume. It's on the application form. It's like, sorry, we'll only commentate game 5s. It's all scripted, so.
Yeah. It's like the NFL.
Yeah.
And I got a couple of big hits in here to open up on Pokemon Stadium for game 3. Again, just kind of no big openings for Geist yet.
I do find it interesting that we keep going out to PS2 here. I feel like Geist has really been kind of running circles around Ned throughout this set.
Yeah, I would like to see a different stage for Ned, but he's confident in the stage, I suppose.
It's just such a good stage for Bayonetta in general with the platform layout.
Yeah, it's like when people just continually gentlemen snakes to game 1 on here.
Yeah.
It's like, when you
Yeah,
sure?
I need to do that.
All right, here's the one wing. Helps aid in the recovery there and not forced to go back to the ledge and get set into a ledge trap.
Here we go. Geist got him in the corner, snagging him with that back air. Ned forcing him away. Does have the one wing. So can he make something out of this? Gets the falling up air, as we've seen so many times. Catches people aggressively approach him in the corner. Just such an interesting reversal to have.
And now Ned continuing his momentum here. He lost his one wing, but he's just putting on the hurt. Understands exactly when Geist is going to jump and just punishes accordingly.
But looking for the up tilt back air, will find it. Sitting at 59%. That's just one quick Bayonetta combo. Will he be able to find the opening he's looking for? Rare heel slide from Geist.
Yeah, and Ned is using that ground speed of Sephiroth to just really understand how to stay away from it. And that's why you don't see too many heel slides from Geist. Geist maybe thought there might have been like a roll in or something. Now that you say it's rare, he does it twice in a row.
I mean, just the higher level you get with Bayonetta, the less you see those grounded heel slides. Just because she has so many like safer, better combo starters.
Yeah, Afterburner Kick is a similar burst option, but it just provides a little bit more utility and a little bit more mix-up.
And just like that,
particularly
that
on a whiff.
It's so strong, so safe. And there
Oh.
you go. Ned.
Aerith is dead.
Again.
Surprised it was, that could be a momentum changer here for Ned. He's able to get really consistent Aerith killers on that Witch Twist recovery because there really isn't too much of like a hitbox like directly above Bayonetta's head there. And particularly not one that can challenge the Sword of Sephiroth because that thing is gigantic, right? So easy spike if you can land the timing, but Geist has been good at mixing up the recoveries just generally speaking.
One thing that Geist definitely struggled with in this game though is just finding the openings in neutral. Like Ned is consistently just spaced around Geist. Geist is kind of, you're seeing a lot more heel slides than we're used to, more
That
aggressive.
hit the counter?
Apparently.
They were not in the same zip code, and somehow Geist got that witch time. I was surprised.
He's ready for a classic Bayonetta of behind on the last stock into Bayonetta combo to win.
I've never seen that movie before.
No, never.
And it's not destined to be because we only commentate Game 5, so
That's true.
I'm confident it won't happen.
I mean, Ned just looking very poised, and here we go.
What did I say? I'm confident.
Only one more. Only got to win one more game, and then we'll be back to our very, very familiar Game 5. So.
It is destiny.
All right, back to PS2. We'll guys do the first counter pick of this set.
I think they're talking about some stages, so I would not be surprised to see a counter pick.
Yeah, Ned just looked so much more comfortable with his positioning in that game. I know obviously like lead makes a difference, but
he really didn't get long comboed at all that game.
Nope.
The combos from Geist were really more short and sweet. A regular Battlefield? I would be surprised if regular Battlefield made it through. That seems like a ban to me, but maybe Ned's confident there.
I mean, you do have that big sword, especially like once you get one wing. How are you getting down from those platforms if you're Bayonetta? Like you can juggle with those nairs, those up airs. Like Sephiroth can definitely make it difficult for her to reset neutral on this stage. But if Geist does get the lead early, it could be the opposite story.
Yeah.
Here we go.
You can mix up a ton. Oh, single hit Witch Twist doesn't quite. I think Ned just DI'd it correctly and just stayed away. Yeah, the mix-up on this DI has been great. Like, he DI'd one in and he DI'd the other one the other way. It's not really correct to call it in because it was center stage, right? So it would have been out. But Ned just is being really good on his defensive DI versus Bayonetta, which makes so much sense considering he's, what, like a 10-year veteran of fighting versus this character now.
I mean, and that knowledge makes such a difference. Like, yes, the character isn't the same as she used to be, but a lot of that knowledge does carry over. Oh, not getting the strong hit at the back here. That would have absolutely been the stock. But still in a great position is Ned.
Yeah, you got the one wing.
That forward air. It's been such a good tool to get rid of that ABK off the ledge and finding that back air. Still holding on to the one win.
And look at that. Geist thought he had something, but okay, what a great turnaround on the up smash to make sure that it, the up tilt popped like behind Bayonetta's head, right? Great conversion.
Geist is, whenever Geist does land that witch time, just always ready for the follow-up and get that kill.
And now Ned's also feeling a little bit more comfortable on like what strings he can go for versus Bayonetta, right? That won't get bat within, that won't get witch time. It's like his combo game is just only getting stronger as this set goes longer.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't imagine he has that much experience in this matchup in particular in Ultimate, so he's probably having to learn a little bit as he goes. But just, I mean, he's still like, he knows the positioning and where to, what Bayonetta's burst range is, where he needs to be, and like, he definitely looks very comfortable in neutral.
Oh, but here's a reset on the air dodge. Geist getting a big hit in here, but okay, good trade. Bails Ned out of a big Bayo combo.
Yeah, will the neutral be not
I was
quite
scared.
enough?
I was so scared.
Here we go.
Ned out of there early again. Playing good defense versus this aggressive character.
Everyone's just looking for that big opening to try to finish out this second stock. Ned getting a big forward tilt. Finally selling off the side with the forward air as well. Oh, and finally gets a down smash.
He knew Geist had to use the air dodge to sneak back onto the ledge. Counting the jumps was so important for Ned to take that stock.
Yeah, both these characters have a triple jump right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Bayonetta, it's a glitch that kind of, I don't even know if it's a glitch
It's
at this point.
a backup. It's not. It's intentional. The short. Oh, I love that reset with the double fairs. It's intentional because the game doesn't want you to like misinput up-Bs to take a jump. Like it wants you to do jump up B, so they just give you a spare one.
Yeah, so Bayonetta has 3 up-Bs, just like Sephiroth when he has the 1-wing. But yeah, I mean, Ned looking pretty healthy right now, even despite taking the witch time up smash. Has pretty big lead here. Can he continue to recreate the magic he's been creating time and time again?
Be careful. Okay, DI that down to get away from that reset afterburner kick on the platform. Good stuff from Ned. Oh, but here's the double. And Ned just gets the grab off of the vulnerability.
Guys, starting to pile on the damage in a blink of an eye. Has Ned in the corner.
Ned has the 1 link, but he has to make it back to the ground in order to use it effectively.
Will Geist finish the job? Has a pretty nice lead here in this last stock.
You've got to be really respectful of those. Even the forward throw is almost enough KO, and those guns might have reset as well. There's so many ways that Geist can kill when you're in the corner, but Ned resets. Important here.
Whoa,
Hello?
We are down here, and we are out of here.
Ned had a plan, but the plan just did not quite convert. Geist with a big smile on his face. He is your Saturday Stadium 2 battle champion as Ned went for a big read off of the reset grab. But Geist clutches.